So in this video, we're talking about statistics and how we need to be sort of really careful with our language when it comes to questions like the following. So I'm going to do one together and then you can have a go at the other ones. So Sarah's investigating how the temperature of a cup of tea changes as it cools. She records the tea's temperature, capital T, degrees Celsius, at T minutes after boiling for 12 values. 12 values, maybe that's for sort of later in the question, some sort of PMCC hypothesis test or something. Sarah finds the equation of regression to be as follows. So interpret the gradient of the line. So interpret, we really actually have to put this in context. So what we'd be looking to say is something along the lines as follows. The temperature in degrees Celsius, not changes is too vague, decreases by, well, the interpretation is the minus means decreases by 3.15 degrees per what, or for each minute per minute. Okay, so a couple things in these kind of questions. We've got to say sort of like increase, decrease rather than changes. We've got the thing and its units, and again per minute is about per unit of time, isn't it, in minutes, and using that one there to say what it really means. So we really do need to be this particular about how we write our interpretations. So let's just do another one here underneath, a little bit more difficult. Okay, so I'd recommend pausing and having to think for yourself first on how strict you need to be with this. So after reading it for a little bit, we want to be saying something like the mass in grams of sugar that can dissolve. So, you know, it's a bit repetitive, but this is better to be safe rather than to rush it and get nothing out of the time. The mass in grams of sugar that can be dissolved. You know, and you might even say in 100 milliliters of water. Well, what happens? It increases by 0.78 grams. So again, I'm using the units. It increases by 0.78 for each, well, what's going on here? It's about the temperature for each extra degree in, you know, I just put in Celsius. So this is very sort of me being very, very careful, but, you know, the mass in sugar increases by the amount. So each degree temperature, those would probably be like the key elements that you would have to mention. So it really does require this level of specificity and interpretation. Interpretation is all about context. So the last one for you to have a go at, we would say something along the lines of the battery percentage decreases by 2.6% for each additional minute T. Something along those lines would get you the mark. Okay, so next time you've got some of these 1 mark questions, or even in your hypothesis testing as well, when you're making a conclusion, just make sure that you really are being particular enough, because it's very, very easy to drop marks and really not that hard to pick up if you take your time and read it carefully.